Hi, my name is Krista Francis, and I'll be discussing why Romeo and or Juliet by Ryan North is a great companion text for Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of Romeo and Juliet? It's a story of two star-crossed lovers whose families hate each other, but they decided to be together anyway, and it all ends in tragedy. As a student, you may view this story as simply a lesson you have to get through and may find it interesting as you go, or may not, because unfortunately the main characters die due to a few possibly avoidable events. Do you ever wonder how the story would change if certain events did or did not occur? What if Juliet married Paris like her parents insisted the first time, then had to ask her a second time? What if Romeo and Juliet ran away immediately after they were married? What if Friar Lawrence's letter came on time? What if Romeo and Juliet did not die in the end? What if there were a happy ending? What if Rosalind never rejected Romeo? Would you like to put your own spin on this classic tale? Would you like to decide what happens next as you would in other adventure books like The Oregon Trail? As you read, you decide what happens, and if you're not satisfied, you can start over. You choose your adventure with the Shakespeare classic Romeo and Juliet. The possibilities are endless. If you answered yes to either one of these previous questions, I have the book for you, Romeo and or Juliet by Ryan North. This book, you choose your own path. With Romeo and Juliet. You choose what happens, when it happens, how it happens. And again, if you don't like it, you can start over, or you can go back to a few events and you can change them to see the outcome. Let's take a look inside of the book. What if Romeo and Juliet were able to run away as soon as they got married? What if you chose events that led up to Romeo and Juliet having to defend their love against ninjas? What if instead of Juliet killing herself when she wakes up to find Romeo dead, she just runs off on her own and she decides to become a pirate or just go on different adventures? What if after Juliet passes away, her country decides to worship her as she is some type of god or goddess? Or what if once her family sees that they have both died, they decide to put their issues aside and decide to marry their corpses instead? I know it's disgusting, but that is a possibility that you can come up with on your own. Why this book? This book helps you understand cause and effect. You will understand cause and effect because you're creating your own cause and your own effects. It helps you understand character development. What better way to learn character development if you are developing your own characters? It helps you understand character traits. What better way to understand character traits if you are the one creating your character's traits? Plot and plot development. The whole point of this book is to create your own plot and you decide how it develops. Throughout this book, you will find different scenarios. Every small detail matters. That's where cause and effect comes in. Everything that you do in this book affects what happens next. And what better way to learn these skills while creating them yourself and also learning the story of Romeo and Juliet in your own way and with your own spin of things. So that is my book talk for Romeo and or Juliet. as a companion text for Romeo and Juliet. Remember, as a student, I want you guys to understand that you are the creator of your own destiny. You learn at your own pace. And I believe this book will be a great companion text because you get to choose your own path and you're able to write your own story.